Hey everyone, Brian with Workshop Addict, and today we're going to take a look at Kobalt's 24-volt brushless angle grinder. These are available at Lowe's and Lowes.com, and it's item number 790025 for the bare tool or 790026 for the kit. Now the bare tool comes with 5 grinding wheels and 1 cutoff wheel, but I want to note that this cutoff wheel is for masonry. So if you get it, check out and make sure that yours is for masonry. If you're going to try to cut metal, you might have to get a different blade. Now with that said, there's a few things that really stick out to me on this unit. One is the unit is $119 for the bare tool, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Now in use, this thing was actually a beast, and we used the 5.0 amp hour battery to test it because we feel that is a good comparison across the board to the other grinders we've tested. Flat out, you could lean into this grinder and not stop it, and when it did stop, it kind of must have went into an overload, but that was quite a while after we were pushing on this. Now that's not how you normally grind, we know that, but we want to give you an idea of what kind of power this unit has. So I'm going to say flat out right off the bat, I could hand this grinder over to one of my friends who I'll call tool snobs and say, here, use this, and they're not going to complain to me about the power. The runtime was also pretty good too. So let's take a look at this tool, what it has to offer, and kind of just walk around it. So starting off with some of my likes about the tool, the rubber overmold is very nice, and the safety on the paddle switch down here is very easy to operate even with gloves. Now you do have some intake vents or screens so that it won't allow the large items in while you're grinding. They're easily removed, clean things out, blow them out, and put them back in. The handle here has an anti-vibration method to it. It's also covered in rubber overmold. It can be placed in 3 different areas, so it's very versatile, but it also has the wrench inside. Now, this wrench is interesting to me. It's a nice place, it's out of the way, it doesn't fall out, but at the same point, there's not many times that we actually use a wrench unless maybe you broke a grinding wheel or a cutoff disc in there and you weren't able to grab onto it and remove it. Now you have your spindle lock on the bottom or on the top here, and it's easy to get discs off. And the one thing that we liked and didn't like was the tool-free guard to move things around. Now you don't have complete movement here as you're going to hit items, but it's not bad. It gets you most of the useful area, and it's also pretty easy to remove if you need to remove it. One of the items that I had to get used to a little bit was the brushless motor's soft start. Now it's very comfortable, but it takes a second to wind up and there is no brake on it. So not a big deal, just kind of one of those things that you get used to. When you go to carrying this thing around, they give you a bag. Now this bag is narrow and tall, and if you just want to drop this unit in without the battery, it is very tight and it doesn't exactly fit in well. You can remove the handle, tuck it in, and get it to fit with the blade. I wish they would have made that bag short, longer, so you could just throw it in, throw some discs in with it, and go. Not many people are going to use these, and if you do, know that it's going to be very tight. It does come with an extra grinding guard, and right now the batteries on these Kobalt units are cheap. And I think that's one thing that these units really have going for them, is you can get into this whole tool selection that they have and buy batteries for as low as $10. So check that out on Lowes.com or while you're in the store. Now this 5.0 amp hour battery performed well. We were able to get a constant use of at least 15 to 16 minutes out of it. Phone timer was kind of giving me a little fit, so I had a little trouble with it. But I'll tell you, power-wise and runtime, very impressed, especially for the price of this tool. It's definitely something to look at. Now there is some more Kobalt tools that are going to be coming out soon, and we'll try to give you a first look at those. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a great day.